broken. In main. Wait, did I remove the wrong thing? Adjectives. Oh, it's capital E. I changed it. That's why. Okay, so that should fix those. Those should now compile, hopefully. One more misspelling of broad, maybe? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to phonology. Okay, velar, you get to be a something. See, I've used like C in the past. I've used absolutely horrible things for velar fricative. I kind of actually like it better as Q. Yeah, okay. Let's swap it for Q. Nasals. You get to be Q, and you, the glottal plosive, get to be an apostrophe, I guess. I don't really like that, but glottal plosive. We'll leave it as an apostrophe for now. Okay. So now all of these can go away. Right, what do we need? N tilde. We need T tilde. We need K tilde. No, we need D tilde. We need T tilde. And we need S tilde. N, D, T, S. Hi nerd. Yeah, I have like no idea what to do. Orthography is the worst. Why do we have to make orthographies? Okay, and so now I can go. You are a nasal palatal, which means you get to be N tilde. You get to be D tilde. You get to be T tilde, and you get to be S tilde. Okay. Oh god, over tilde looks horrible. Alright, you know what? It's a functional orthography that I can work with for now. That's like the best I can say about it because it is horrible. And it meets all the requirements. Karen for the palatals. I mean, does it make a difference if I'm using a over tilde versus an over? Like, it's still just a character going over the top of it. I guess it probably looks nicer. Yeah, that's easy for me to change as well. 30C prelude. Right click. I want to change tilde for Karen. All. And then you are what? 030C. Okay, so this is what it looks like if I do Karens. Hello? Don't be adjective. Just be an over thing. Why are you adjective? Did I type the wrong thing? Your palatal plosive. Phonology. I put T there. DT renders as DT, renders as a Karen. I'm going to recompile this. Where are you coming from, my apostrophe friend? Why? That's... Why though? That's... Well, I guess I'm not using Karen. What combining diacritics don't look ugly? That's the prop. That's my thing here. And wouldn't be in the way. I mean, none of these have descenders, so possibly actually doing something below would work. I could do an under umlaut. Those are like super uncommon, but exist. 0324, right? 0324. How does this look? I like it. I don't think I should like it, but I like it. None of the letters have descenders, so it feels like a kind of nice solution to me. Yeah. So now the only thing I really hate is velar and glottal. Okay. What are we doing with this then? We need vowels. Let's do vowels. We'll worry about making it more interesting later. It's a speed lang. We're supposed to go fast. Where are the vowels at? Let's go phonology, section, vowel. Did Sasha put any nonsense restrictions on us for vowels? Because his consonant restrictions are silly and annoying, and I hate having this much stuff at the front of my thing. Language must have at least 4, must have PoAs, verb and the velar, a major PoE here is defined. Okay, so tone is the only restriction, which I know what I'm doing with already. I'm doing grammatical tone, because grammatical tone is fun. Cool. 7 vowel system, because 7 vowel systems are sexy. Oh no, you know what? Let's do a 3 vowel, but with diphthong. Yeah, okay. Let's do vowel. Is the package I need. Where are we looking here? Okay. Begin, figure, H, begin, vowel, end, vowel. Actually, you know what? Let's make this a table. I know it's not a table, but it's kind of a table. It's a vowel table. Caption vowel chart, label can be tab vowel, vowel C for consistency. Okay, let's get the vowel documentation up. You can blame 14th century Slavs for the apostrophe looking Quran. Can we go back in time and murder them? Murdering Slavs is like a thing that's allowed, right? No one has a problem with that. Meanwhile, his adventure in LaTeX. Sasha, what the hell is that meant to be? Okay. Let's do a simple... Oh my god, what is Sasha doing? Someone tell Sasha that speedlangs are supposed to be simple, because he clearly hasn't figured this out. Okay. What vowels do I want? Let's get a vowel chart up. Do I want rounding distinction? No. We'll have yeah, we'll have unrounded front vowels and rounded back vowels consistently, I think. So we have E, E, U, O, R. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do 5-vowel system. I like 5-vowel systems. They're nice, they space out pretty well. E is top left, and you are where in vowel? You are 1. That's nice. Puts vowel. Broad E, off E. And then the position. Yep, 1. Put vowel, broad U, off U. Like 3, I'm guessing? Oh, 8. Oh, it spirals that way. Okay. So next up, we're going to hit up E and O. Or A and O.
E. O.
Yeah, like A and O instead of E and O. I'm going to stick them right in the middle of vowel, because I don't like how vowel... Oh, vowel doesn't let you put them right in the middle? What? No, don't... Why does vowel have a huge gap there? Hey, Steamworkin. I don't know if I recognize your name. Are you new? Are you just someone from the Discord? Alright, well, I guess we're going to have it look top heavy then. Oh, no, we'll look bottom heavy. We'll have air and or. Okay, cool. Yeah, that works. Phonology. Puts vowel, broad. Off. And you are that, which is an example. Capital E? Yeah, capital E. You are in position. Yeah. Four. 3. 3. Oh no, I'm streaming for fun. We're making a language. We're doing a speedlang challenge. I take it by the question that you're not familiar with who I am or what we're doing. So welcome, I guess. Yeah, there's a huge community of people that do it online. My friend Sasha, he set a challenge in one of our Discord servers. And so it's building a language to meet the specification of that challenge in a week he's given us, but I'm going to try and do it all over today because I have exams this week. So I'm going to blitz through a language in one day, which means I'm going to be making a big use of procedural generation once I get all of the consonants and vowels and stuff and basics of grammar worked out, we're going to blitz together a lexicon real quick. Or is 6. Vowel, broad, XO. Fourth O. 6. I need to define both of these. New command XO is U, everyone's favorite backward C, and XE is U, everyone's favorite. So have you done a language creation before, or did you just stumble onto the Steam working? XE. Let's get this thing built. So, right now I'm just thinking about my vowel inventory. So we've got a 4 vowel. Do I want R or do I want E, U, A, or I also want this to be simple because I'm not actually doing any what am I looking for? Plain. Main, no. Where are you? Here. Vowel, plain. I mainly stream video editing, motion graphics animation. This is cool to see. Yeah, I wasn't sure what category to put it in, so I thought creative is like the closest place. There's no real I'm doing linguistics for fun category on Steam, so Steam on Twitch. Words. We can do some renew commands because I want to make these larger. Renew command. Oh, you know what? This is going to break everything. Alright, let's find out if this works. Renew command, put C vowel. Two. And I want it to just do a large put C vowel 1, 2. Okay, let's see if that works. Oh? No, that was never going to work. Yeah, because it's defined as nested. Okay, in that case, we have to do this the other way, which is new command, put CL vowel 1 or 2, I guess. Large. Oh, you know what? No, we're going to do this the nicer way, which is to say begin group, put C vowel 1, 2, end group, begin group large, put C vowel. And now here, in theory, in phonology, I can just change all of these to put CL vowel, and it should magically work, hopefully, because of how LaTeX macro expansion works. What are you working on, Steam working? Oh. Fair. I mean, that's interesting. I think it's brave to try and compete with Twitch, to be honest. There's a place that I've sometimes like hung around, which is livecoding.tv, because I also do programming. And they seem to be doing all right. I think the big thing is getting it off the ground. Where are we going? We're going plain. I just spelt plain. Well, I put plain in the wrong brackets. That'll do it. Give me a vowel chart that works. I'm gonna have to do this manually, aren't I? This is the problem with people who do environment. If you are writing a LaTeX package, environmental, what are they called? Environmental new commands are great, but trying to modify them as someone trying to use your library is possibly the biggest pain in the ass. So just keep that in mind. Then you know you can stream to all at once using restream.io. I've heard of restream.io. I'm trying to do a thing where I do a stream a day, and I saw it when I was looking through. I've seen a bunch of different restreaming stuff as well. I saw some OBS plugins for restreaming as well. So I'm going to probably look into more of those later. I know there's a big problem is that if you aim to get Twitch partnered, they have issues with you streaming to other places. But I mean, I got 3 viewers. That's not really on my docket. So yeah. Oh, that's fair. I mean, I could have people like pretty quickly to share ideas with. Like Sasha's sitting in the call on our Discord server right now. Originally I was going to stream with them, but I decided I'd probably work quicker if I had just solo work. So E, U, E, O. Do I want an R? No, I do this and I do diphthongs. So I do phonology. In addition to this, there are the following Oh wait, no, you know what? Yeah, no, we'll do diphthongs and we'll do rhoticization. So we'll have A, Oi, L, O, and we'll have air, or and ear, and that's going to give me a lot of vowel variety even before I go into tones. Because I only want to do a high tone and a low tone, and then I want to do having tones chain into cool stream working. I'll hit you up later maybe. I can also have tones chain into each other, like I want to have some form of because tones we do what auto segmentals now. I'll think more about how I'm going to implement my tone system in a bit. But for now, there are the following diphthongs. All 4 vowels also distinguish phonemically. Their rhoticization, and there are 4 diphthongs. X/E I X/E U Sure. Good luck with your project, by the way. It's, as I said, competing with various things, hard to do. XO is with I, and XO is with U. Why doesn't it believe rhoticization is a word? Is it expecting the US spelling, maybe? Do we have a UK spelling of this word? I feel like there should be a UK spelling of this word. Does it like it if I do it in US spelling? Cool. If it doesn't like it anyway, then add to dictionary. This gives a total of, so we've got 4, 8, 12 vowels. 12 distinct vowels. Except these should be broad, not orth. don't print this, copy it. The old classic 4-vowel system. Okay, vowels also can have 2 tones, high or low, marked with where high is marked with the diareses, and low. In diphthongs, the diareses are placed on the on diphthongs, a single, what do you call them, monoareses? Because it's a diaresis diacritic. It's marked with a diaresis. Diphthongs by a it's just called an overdot, right? Like dot diacritic. Yeah, by a single overdot over each of the vowels, i.e. orth, e. I need to have some commands. New command, diaresis. Diaresis symbol. What is the combining symbol for diaresis? Combining diaresis. U30308. New command. We have got is that going to do the thing where it gives it double dots, or am I going to have to do that manually? That's going to be fun. U diaresis, new command, E diaresis, and new command. Wait, what am I doing? These are the second parameters, and they each have 0. Okay. This is \id, this is \ud, this is \ed, this is \od. Ed. And we're gonna have O for overdot, I guess. Or yeah. Combining overdot. What is overdot? Overdot is new command, diaresis. Erotics are written. Phonology. Diphthongs are written by placing the 2 vowels next adjacent to each other. Roticization is my god, that is right, yeah? Yeah, that is right. Roticization is written by having the second vowel be an orth e. We could do like EO for air. I know yeah. UO. That should be good enough. We have an overdot, which is symbol 0307. IO. Now we can just copy all of these, but swap the D's for O's. And swap the, yeah, this will be quicker. O, and O, and all of you get to become an overdot. Alright, let's watch compilation break because I haven't checked it in a while. What was it regenerated that val chart? Val package. LaTeX is your friend. Undefined control sequence. Oh no. What don't you like? ED, AO, EO, OO, UO. Those are all things I've defined. It doesn't like AO. That's because I don't have an A. What am I talking about? I have an A, not an A. We'll go ear. Yeah, let's go ear. Wait, we'll go ear. Yeah, ear, 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 ear. Got a lot of dots going on in this language. Cool. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to share that. I wonder how quickly I'm filling up my hard drive with this recording, because I've been going for how long now? That's a great question. I've been going for an hour and a bit. How big are you? 10 gigabytes, Jesus Christ. Oh, it's a good thing I've got a lot of space to go. Lucy Plus. Use a macron spanning both vowels. Nah, overdots. Sasha's not a fan of overdot meta. I respectfully disagree. I think overdots are great. Why VE instead of VR for autotization? Because this orthography is already really dumb. So why not go the whole hog, basically? That's my justification. Okay. So, I mean, that's not done because allophony and free variation, but it's done. It'll do. We're a speed lang. Let's go. Grammar. Let's actually, I want to have a lexicon section as well, which is going to be 0350 grammar. See, this is why I do this numbering scheme here, because it means if I want to add something between them, I have a lot of room to do that. If I realize, like, I missed something, without having to go through renumbering everything. I don't want a grammar, it should be lexicon. Lexicon. Yeah, so what I actually want to do with grammar is I've got grammatical tone. I want to have the tone patterns on lexical entries to be their role in the sentence. So whether I'll develop a case system or whether I'll have a more primitive role semantic role system, we'll see. So that's like agent, patient, actor, instrument, those kind of things. And then I want it, so that's going to be its tone pattern. So obviously it's a bit limited because I've only got 2 tones. So we'll see how we'll solve that. Possibly words mark tone only on their first 2 syllables, and that gives us a lot more. That gives us 4 to work with. We want more than so possibly it's first two, but they have an added grammatical markers that get added to words that are missing the information required for tones. Yeah, okay, that works. And then verbal morphology, I'm also going to have it use the tones for. I'm going to use the verb, the tones on the verbs for valency. Yeah, I was going to mark valency with tone pattern because I think that's beautifully stupid. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take a leaf out of I'm gonna mostly go for like 3-syllable words, I think, and I'm gonna just equiprobably generate some. So I'm gonna quickly throw together a generator. So we're gonna go into the realm of programming real quick, but I ask you to bear with me. And then the first 3 syllables it spits out is gonna be the name of the language, because you know, language names. So let's get ourselves a nice text editor up and running. You know, why are you taking so long? Okay, you're fine. All right, everybody, get ready. We're gonna use some code. Let's give ourselves a big enough font for you guys to read, something like size 20. Yeah. Let's really quickly grab the newest updates because I'd quite like some of the new features. It shouldn't take too long. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to randomly grab consonants, randomly grab vowels, and we're just going to spit it out with 3-syllable words. Maybe we'll make some non-3-syllable words, but for now, every word gets to be 3 syllables. Why? Were there any lexical limitations, actually? Let's read through our limitations again. Make an a priori naturalistic language. Mostly naturalistic. The language must employ a lexical or grammatical tone in some way. We're doing grammatical. Pick sections are allowed. The language must have at least 4 major places of articulation, which we're doing, and no major place of articulation further back than velar, which we're doing. The language must deviate in some way from plain accusative alignment. Cool. If I'm doing a very primitive role system, then I'm going to have tripartite. The language must not make use of particle comparatives. We'll cross that bridge when I come to figuring out how comparatives work. The language must make use of non-concatenative morphology and must have some irregularities. I want to use some ablaut mutations on vowels. Possibly I'm going to use the diphthongs for that, actually. Oh no, I'll use the rhoticization. I will reserve rhoticization as a grammatical feature for marking things like plurality. Yeah. I really like that. Number distinction is from singular versus plural. I can do last syllable rhoticized for plural. Number distinction different for singular. Clarify this. You mean just have more than SP? Have like dual as well? Or something else? Awesome. Okay, so we're going to do we'll do singular, dual, plural, and we will do singular has no rhoticization, dual has tail rhoticization, and plural has head rhoticization. That seems like horrible, but it checks the box of non-concatenative morphology and number distinction at the same time. Cool. That was it, right? Those are our limits. Let's get cracking on grammar. So it means I need to turn a light on in here, so you'll have to bear with me a second while I do that. I'm also going to take a quick toilet break, so let me just, you know. Oh, oops. There we go. And I am back. Let us return to form with the stream. Grammar. 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 Alright. Let's go grammatical categories first. Subsection nouns. There are 3 grammatical categories in Langname. I was going to write some code as well to actually name this language. It's still going. These are nouns, verbs, and adwords. Properties that can be held by a verb or a noun. Cool. Nouns, subsection, verbs, subsection. What am I doing? These are not grammatical categories. These are nominal words. Brain. Yeah, these are grammatical categories. Let's go. So we're just going to have a section on nominal grammar, a section on verbal grammar, and a section on adwords. Adwords are how I'm going to do the comparisons, such that it's not simply more something. I'm going to have a special... I'm going to have a special verb that means to supplant. Oi, Lucy, Gib, call. Sasha wants into the call. Cool. Let me do server settings, instant invites. Create a never expiring single use link for Sasha on my off monitor. Sasha, get in here. And then let me op you here.
So.
Oh, okay. Why are you on my loudspeaker? That should not be the case.
Yeah. And I need to mute.
Does that mean that stream can't hear you right now? Yeah, stream can't hear you right now. Let's fix this. Input device should be... Did I accidentally pull my... I accidentally pulled my headphones out. That'll do it. Say something.
Test.
Yeah, awesome. And now stream can probably hear you again. Say something.
No, I won't.
Awesome. That should be all right for audio balancing. Someone in chat is
but
going to have...
you just plugged in a device into the audio jack.
Yeah.
To my video.
I just plugged it into an audio device, yeah.
Meanwhile, I feel like I've written the most horrible diagram I've ever written in LaTeX.
I mean, This is true. I've also created the most beautiful orthography I've ever made.
But I kinda like my diagram. I just wish I could easily increase the line spacing a little bit, but can't be fucked to figure out how.
That's fair. I like using under diaresis to distinguish palatals from alveolars, and over dots at stroke diaresis to distinguish high tone.
Sure.
It's actually disgusting, so I approve.
Alright, so word structure. I need to write something on this, but
Yeah.
for right now this does it. I just want to keep going.
I am going to generate the name of my language now, so that's fun. Const and static str. Okay, what are all my consonants and how am I writing them here? We have got... Actually, you know what? Let's make this and static slice of and static str. Then I can do this nicely. Yeah. Okay. So we have got MN G. Just gonna use G for these for now.
Is there, Lucy, is there no way to make subscripts in non-math mode?
Is there no way to make subscripts in non?
Never mind, I have subscript 1 on my keyboard
Yeah,
anyway,
there's
so let's just
a way of doing it.
It doesn't matter because I have the Unicode symbol.
That's fair. D dot G T. So what do you think of my like absolutely disgusting orthography?
It's absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
I agree.
Could you think of a better way to do it?
I didn't try.
Yeah, it's like deceptively not easy.
No, I mean, I just didn't try.
Yeah.
I probably could.
I doubt that, honestly. Okay, those are all of my consonant chart digitized. Const vowel static string is equal to all my vowels, which is A. No, I don't have A. I'm doing one of those vowel systems. Sasha, you said make it naturalistic, right?
I mean,
How...
yeah, but naturalistic is very broad, you know?
Yeah. But also, like, future naturalism.
It's not how this works.
Basically, it was don't be ISO, wasn't it? That's like, that sentence was don't be ISO, not don't make a non-naturalistic language. That's how I interpreted it anyway.
It's also don't make an oxline.
That's fair. I mean, that was given by the fact that it has to be a priori.
No, not really.
I'm a big fan of having L as a diphthong. Like, can we talk about how horrible L is as a diphthong? L.
Which one?
U. L.
Oh.
L.
Oh. Too bad.
And then I don't have any of the roticized forms because I'm using roticized forms to do my non-concatenative morphology for plural marking. On a scale of disgustingness, here's the plan, Sasha. I don't know if you heard when I mentioned it on stream. Words don't take roticization by default. They get tail roticized and last vowel roticized if it is in the dual, and they get first vowel roticized if it's in the plural.
So that's your non-concatenative.
That's my non-concatenative box checked. But do I do...
What about the irregular box?
Wait, but do I do roticized... Well, that's the thing, because some of them are already diphthongs. And if they're diphthongs, then it's one that I'm not having roticized diphthongs. And so if it's got a diphthong at the start or the end, it's identical to the default form.
Yeah, but that's still not, like, irregular because it's described by a simple phonetic rule.
Yeah, okay. Well then, if diphthongs don't inherit it, I'll just, like... manually throw in some irregularities.
Yeah.
Like, I want to procedurally like, what? Oh, you know what I'll do?
What I'm gonna do for irregularities
I'm
gonna have, like, stems
Yeah.
in some way, and those stems are all completely unpredictable to each other. Like
Yeah.
they share similar forms, and there may be some patterns, but there's no way to predict stem B from stem A or the other way around.
I'm gonna have I think I'm gonna, with my pronoun system, which I haven't actually talked about on stream yet, I'm gonna have that words. Sorry, I'm typing it right now. I'm gonna have the pronoun system have irregularity in it. So obviously the pronouns are very regular, but I'm gonna have the way they mark different things be irregular. So rather than the plural like pronouns being, or the dual pronouns being just rhoticization, they're going to have completely different forms for some of them, but not all of them. Although then my inclination is to regularize that and have it be like just the ones where you're talking up are irregular, but no. Does regular irregularity count? If it's irregular, but you can predict when it's going to be irregular, but there's still no pattern to the irregularity. Because that's like,
wow.
if you're, because if it's not, then to be is regular in every language because you expect it to be irregular in every language, at least every European language.
You still can't predict the forms, so it's fine.
Yes. Okay. Awesome. I've gotten away with it. I can still have a rigidly defined language. Alright, I need to thread RNG. Yeah, this has turned into a programming stream, so random, because I just code my own word gens rather than relying on other people's. Oh, I need a thread RNG is what I need.
I've basically decided that my word gen shall be dice. Mostly.
That's fair. I'm basically just programming dice real quickly. Let you RNG equal thread RNG, and then we will say RNG dot choose cons
subsection.
What are you doing? That was that gigantic diagram your phonotactics? I didn't bother looking at
That
it
gigantic
closely.
diagram was my phonotactics.
That's
yes.
horrible. I'm doing CV. I'm writing that right now.
Oh, I mean,
Phonology.
this is Lucy. This is CV for each syllable. Well, it's CCV, with very strict restrictions on what the second C can be in the cluster.
That's fair.
And words are broken down into feet. The first foot must either have a long vowel or a glottal stop at the end. The second one must be open.
That's fair.
So I'll just type it out in chat. Basically, what like the what there's like what the thing is.
You know, I'm gonna do CVF because I like fricatives, and fricative plosive clusters aren't awkward. There we go. When you define your whole phonotactics in one line. We'll throw in some irregularities, it'll be fine.
Like, if you actually take a look at the diagram, it's not all that complex.
Fair, it looks pretty horrible.
And like, this is the diagram for words, right?
Yeah.
Which has like the outmost bracket is word. Then the next one is foot, and then the next two are syllables. And each of the syllables is very straightforward.
That's fair.
It's basically a very compacted flowchart, to be honest.
Yeah. So for n in 0 dot dot, where n is the number of the syllable, if RNG dot gen weighted bool n plus 1, if not, so one in, so I'll start with a 1 and 1 tries to be 2. No, that would get less likely. I want the inverse of that. 1 minus. I'm going to cap it at 4 syllables. I don't want anything that's like 4 syllables long. Longer than that, really. Not for now. In fact, let's cap it at 3 syllables for now for simple words.
Alright. So for tone, I'm thinking just 2 level tones, but of course the long vowels can get contours there.
I have a 1 in 4 chance that any syllable ends in a fricative, which means I need to do a fricatives table. Const, cons, and static str equals. My fricatives are F, S, S dot, X, and H. That should give me a word, hopefully. Alright, Sasha, you ready to find out what my language is going to be called? Time to roll the dice. Oh, wait, no, because I need to build the dependency first. Just give me the most recent version. Alright. What's your language called, Sasha?
I haven't made a name yet.
Are you still good old classic /lang name?
Yes.
I'm doing that too. I've called it speedlang for now. I don't know. I like generating a name. It makes me feel like my language has already got some kind of personality before I start fucking around with it.
You know what? I'll roll the dice.
Yeah. Let's come up with names.
I will not roll a die on one of the choices, namely the whether there is another foot. I will restrict this language's name to 1 foot plus an extra grammatical vowel at most.
Well, I've got 3 syllables where I believe 2 syllables is like highly likely, but I may have fucked up the code and it might be 4 and 3, and so. Are you also using speedlang temporarily, nerd? Also, nerd, if you want, you can join the call. Like, it's not. I'm not like kicking you out. It's just
Alright. For my dice rolls, I'm going to assign the following probabilities. I'm going to roll a d20. There is. Right, so if I roll 1 to 15, I'm going to go with the more likely chance. It is single plosive onset. 16 to 20, I'm going to use double onsets. So, first roll, 13, there is no onset vowel.
Okay.
Second roll, 19, the first syllable starts with a cluster. Which means that I need to roll a plosive and a following fricative, and whether the following thing is a fricative or an approximant. Plosive is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 choices, so that's a d6. And then even is approximate. Oh, this is great. This already starts off great. The first 2 sounds of my language's name are. Oops. This is how my language's name starts.
Which one of the 17 channels we share am I looking in?
The stream. Because I have that one open.
Oh, it didn't even have my dashboard open. There we go. Your language starts.
Now let's roll the vowel. How many vowels do I have?
That's horrible, Sasha. What? No,
7.
Stop, Sasha. Stop.
I have 7 vowels, so I'm gonna roll a d6, and if it's a 6, I'm gonna roll between the 2 pharyngeal vowels. First vowel is a 3. That's ah.
Do you actually like ba as a vowel, as a consonant? Ba.
Ba.
Ba. Ba.
It's not like It's weird, but
It's
not
real weird. It's weird is an understatement.